I think there's something going on in the LLM environment right now that a lot of my friends, a lot of people talk about. But this morning, I would love to just explain my take on it, my own perspective. And I'm going to be saying this first, and that will be I so much respect the work these guys developing LLM are putting into it. I so much respect it. I am not downplaying anyone. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm not saying this is good. These all are my takes. These all are my own perspective. So I don't want anybody to probably find something controversial or something, maybe he's not trying to reach them or maybe doesn't like them. So yeah, a lot of my friends, I'm a developer and a lot of my friends say stuff like, when it's come to coding, we have Gemini as the best. When it's come to maybe backend development, we have Cloud as the best. Some people say we have Grok, we have, and so many other stuff like that. But for me personally, when it's come to, code editors, I personally make use of Visual Studio. A lot of my friends say that why don't you get on board with Cursor? But me personally, I make use of Visual Studio. I don't know if you have taken notes, but in Visual Studio there is GitHub Copilot on it. So with GitHub Copilot, I have access to a lot of models. How they have access to cloud, I have access to Opus, I have access to Gemini, Grok, yeah, and so many other stuff like that. When it's come to LLM, and one thing about LLM is that, in case you don't know, LLM is like an engine in which get your input right, try to process it, and with that, make a decision on it and give you an output. So when it comes to chat based LLM like ChatGPT, we have the cloud, the one on the application. I feel for me, I feel ChatGPT is doing a great job. I feel like ChatGPT is doing the best job for me. I don't know your own perspective. You might say Gemini is best for you. You might say Grok is very good for you. But for me, I feel ChatGPT is doing a great work. And here my takes. Yeah, why I'm saying that ChatGPT is doing a great work is that I don't know if you have ever taken note, but ChatGPT feel like something you can go on out there and share your body into. It feel like, so I don't, from the design system, from the UI, from the way the response is, from the way the application is just out there. It just feels like home source. Somewhere I can just go out there and pour my thoughts. Somewhere I can just go out there and put my trust. You don't really need to trust LLM. I'm just saying these are my personal takes. But I feel like the whole environment of ChatGPT when it comes to chat-based application, it's so much accommodating than for me than other applications. So I've tried Gemini before. It's not just doing the work for me. I don't know. A lot of people find it so interesting, but Gemini is not just doing the work for me. I've tried Grok before. Grok, I don't know for you, but Grok talks too much. Yeah, to me it talks too much, bro. Just give me this and this. I don't want the story. A lot of people say about cloud. Cloud for me, I think cloud kind of. Sometimes cloud is not just man. Want to just stand as an entity and try to label itself as an LLM. So that's just it for me. Cloud, sometimes I don't just find it, man. Like ChatGPT. There's just this feeling. There's just this safe in the environment. For code editor, a lot of my friends say Cursor, a lot of my friends is they make use of cloud code and like I see me, I make use of my normal VS code. I have Copilot in it, and when it comes to front end development, I make use of Cloud Opus, the latest model that is a Cloud Opus 4.5. It's very good. It's very nice when it comes to developing a front end applications. Maybe you want to write React Native, React, you want to write HTML, CSS. It's very good. Vue, it's very Angular, it's very good, right? Even if you go to writing Kotlin, it's very good. But when it's come to backend development, Cloud Opus 4.5 or any cloud model, even Sonnet 4.5 is so much doing a great job. It's also good as well. It's also good when it's come to writing backend applications systems engine. It's a very good it and it's doing a great job. But I just feel like when it comes to backend as well, I can also make use of ChatGPT. I've tried a lot of their models. I've tried, yeah, I've forgotten this the latest model. I think 5.2. I think I can. It's been so long I make use of it on a code editor. So, but for me, I don't just know what Gemini work good for me for is image generation. And let's say I want to do a research, image generation, and later I want to do a research too. I think that part it's doing a great job already. So, and also for Grok, I use Grok to confirm an information. Let's say an information out there, let's say a complaint is out there, and I just know there's a way that it has a connection with Twitter and it can easily fetch an information from Twitter. So I feel like um getting an information from Twitter, since they are connected. So let's say that I want to get an information about the existence of a company, how much they are fundraised, and like the straight go for me is Grok. So what's the last one? What tools do we have? Perplexity. A lot of people enjoy perplexity, but me personally, I enjoy it not just too well. And this is their latest browser that they released last year, Comet. I tried to download it. I downloaded it. That was on my Windows, and I tried to check things out. It's nice. It's so good, but it doesn't just work for me. And till today, I still make use of my Microsoft Edge, even on my Mac. I don't like stress, and I'm an old man. Yeah, just call me an old man. Thank you. So let me just know your own takes. Which LLM or which tool do you make use of out there for your writing of code, writing of essays, articles? Let me just know.